The online world was thrown into chaos when the alleged sweet message from Jungkook to Taehyung in Paris began to spread widely, sparking a wave of emotions among the global army. Is it true that Jungkook deliberately sent a personal message to Taehyung while in the City of Love? Or is this merely a narrative constructed by social media to stir up fan hysteria? How could a single unverified message move millions of people at once? And are we as fans critical enough to separate fact from sensation? This speculation began with a post claimed to be Jungkook's secret code while he was in Paris. In a viral video on Twitter and TikTok, Jungkook appeared to be enjoying an afternoon at an exclusive Parisian cafe. What sparked more debate, however, was the caption on the post, which read, "If only you were here, this sunset would be perfect." For many fans, this sentence felt far too personal to be directed at just anyone. Could it really be a subtle message to Taehyung, who is also known to be in Paris at the time for attending global fashion events? Or was it merely a coincidence transformed into a romantic narrative by the collective imagination of the fandom? To this day, there is no clear confirmation about whom the message was intended for. Yet armies insist on finding patterns supporting their belief. Some point to similarities in the timing of Jungkook's post and the moment Taehyung uploaded a photo of himself on the balcony of a luxury hotel in Paris. Is this a coincidence? Or were they truly in nearby locations? Isn't it too many coincidences for all of this to happen almost simultaneously? This phenomenon didn't stop at the caption alone. Another video showed a man in a hat and mask, claimed to be Jungkook, buying flowers at a small street corner kiosk in Paris. "For someone special," said the florist in the video, further fueling the theory among fans that Jungkook was preparing a sweet surprise for Taehyung. But can we fully trust a video only a few seconds long, shot from a distance? Are we witnessing real evidence, or merely fragments cut and arranged to build a more dramatic narrative? The silence from the agency and the two artists has also let the issue spiral further. Why has there been no clarification or denial when this rumor has grown so massive? Are they deliberately letting fans get swept away in waves of speculation to maintain public enthusiasm? Or is this a subtle way of protecting the privacy of two people who may simply be spending time together away from the spotlight? As fans, we cannot close our eyes to the power of social media in shaping perception. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter have become giant machines capable of steering public opinion with nothing more than snippets of clips, blurry photos, or even ambiguous captions. Are we fully aware that these platforms' algorithms work to reinforce what we want to see, not necessarily what is actually happening? How likely is it that the entire narrative about Jungkook's sweet message for Taehyung is nothing more than a fabrication designed to spark interaction and attention? On the other hand, not a few believe that this message is a symbol of the warmth and emotional bond between Jungkook and Taehyung. Those who believe wholeheartedly call this moment proof that the two continue to support each other despite pursuing their respective solo careers. Is it possible that their love and loyalty as friends have reached a level where even the smallest actions can stir the hearts of millions worldwide? We have to ask, do we truly want to know the truth behind the message? Or are we simply enjoying the sensation created by this mystery? What if everything we currently believe is merely the result of our own expectations and interpretations? And if it is indeed true that Jungkook sent a special message to Taehyung, do we have the right to demand further proof? Or should we respect their private space? It's important to remember that the information presented here comes from various social media posts, including TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and several other platforms. Yet the truth of each detail still requires further verification. Is it wise for us to swallow every circulating narrative whole? Or should we begin cultivating skepticism toward everything that lacks solid confirmation? Amid this whirlpool of speculation, armies worldwide have split into two major camps. Some choose to believe and celebrate this moment as concrete proof of Taekook's closeness. Meanwhile, others warn that jumping to conclusions without concrete data only increases the chances of disappointment. Where do you stand? Are you more inclined to believe in the beauty of this story, or would you rather keep your distance until undeniable evidence surfaces? To this day, the mystery remains in the air. That sweet message, whether real or just a digital illusion, has successfully triggered an extraordinary wave of emotions. Yet we must reflect on one crucial thing. Are we still capable of thinking critically amid the torrent of information often packaged in the most captivating ways? Are we willing to let ourselves become part of an endless cycle of sensationalism? And ultimately, the biggest question each reader must answer is, do you believe that Jungkook truly sent that sweet message to Taehyung in Paris? Or is this merely a story built by the fandom's imagination and the relentless machinery of social media? Are we willing to accept the truth as it is? Or would we rather remain in a world full of interpretations and hopes? If we look deeper, the phenomenon of Jungkook's sweet message for Taehyung in Paris is a perfect example of how a narrative can snowball so quickly that it becomes difficult to distinguish fact from illusion. Are we really sure the message is real, or are we caught in a game of perception controlled by social media algorithms? How far can we discern between truth and the sensation deliberately crafted to grab public attention? Undeniably, many fans feel touched and believe that the message symbolizes a special relationship between Jungkook and Taehyung. But shouldn't we ask, what do we actually know for sure? Are we looking at authentic evidence? Or just pieces of information fragmented, framed, and blown up by social media? In a world where every click and like is a digital currency, who benefits the most if rumors like this continue to be debated? Some fans have even tried to decipher the code from posts claimed to be from Jungkook, analyzing every word and symbol used. They've found patterns, closely timed posts, and visual cues said to be proof of secret communication. But have we ever asked ourselves, could all of this be the result of confirmation bias? Is it possible we want to see something so badly that we unconsciously overlook simpler facts? In an era where short TikTok videos can spread to millions of screens within hours, we must be increasingly cautious. Are we sure the video of Jungkook buying flowers on a Paris street corner is genuine, or could it just be another man who happened to look similar? Are we honest enough with ourselves to admit that our emotions as fans sometimes influence our ability to be objective? Meanwhile, HYB's silence and that of the two artists have only added to the tension. This seemingly deliberate quiet has sparked more questions than answers. Are they choosing not to speak because there's something to hide? Or do they simply wish to protect their privacy amid the growing spotlight? If this is merely a rumor, wouldn't a quick clarification stop all speculation? Or are certain parties deliberately letting the rumor grow as a strategy to maintain public attention? These questions lead us to the heart of the matter. Are we, as consumers of information, mature enough in responding to every narrative thrown before us? Are we capable of holding back from instantly believing and sharing every viral piece of content we see? Or are we unwittingly becoming part of an information chain whose truth remains untested? It's worth emphasizing that the information currently circulating widely comes from various platforms such as TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and other alternative media. Do you truly believe that everything on these platforms reflects reality? Or is much of it perhaps polished imagery created to meet algorithmic needs and strengthen audience engagement? Many argue that this rumor may well be part of the cycle of sensationalism that has become a hallmark of the modern entertainment industry. But if that's the case, are we prepared to accept the reality that our emotional response to Jungkook's sweet message might be the result of an industry adept at manipulating public emotions? And if it's true, will we feel disappointed or still choose to enjoy this narrative like a comforting fairy tale?